Welcome to the driver's seat. You are looking at this stunning 2024 Nissan 400Z performance version, and ours is equipped with the 9-speed automatic transmission. We would have preferred a manual, but this is what they gave us. We're not going to be too picky. Starting price around $52,000, as shown here, with destination handling about $56,000. So it plays in that same space as the Supra, and if you look at the heritage of both of these vehicles, the 240Z, the original Z car, and you look at the Supra, they both came out around the same time. They competed on and off. The difference is that Toyota, when they brought the Supra back a few years ago, they had BMW build it. To Nissan's credit, they built it themselves. Under the hood, you have a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 engine producing 400 horsepower. There is a Nismo available that is going to have even more power, about 420, plenty of power. The car is quick, 0 to 60 in about 4.3 seconds, which is maybe a little bit slower than a Porsche 911 for half the price. I think this is a great sports car option for people who have about $50,000 to spend. I think Nissan finally got it right. As somebody who used to work for Nissan when the 300ZX was around, I think they've struggled with design really ever since then. The 350Z, 370Z, they just didn't have the heritage of the original 240Z, and to the designer's credit, they nailed it. So there's a lot to like about it. It is kind of a cheap car in the sense that Nissan put all of their money into design, performance, and they got that right, but it's pretty bare bones inside. And if you're over 5'8", you're really going to struggle to fit in this, as I have. I literally hit my head. I can't even imagine trying to wear a helmet and take this on the track. So just keep that in mind. If you have a long torso or really over 5'9", 5'10", it's not the most comfortable vehicle compared to a Porsche 911, for example. As you can see, it's a very compact but purposeful cockpit. I like what they've done. Nice thick steering wheel, properly padded. They've added these analog gauges, even though everything is repeated on the digital display, so it's kind of redundant, but this is kind of an homage to the 240, 260, 280Zs that had these gauges. So I'm okay with it. It's a nice touch, but in general, like I said, it's literally a 2-seater compact sports car. So we have kind of shift-by-wire, 9-speed automatic transmission. Thank God they didn't put a CVT in here, like Nissan likes to do with just about all of their product. The vehicle does make a nice exhaust note, especially in sport mode. A lot of thought went into the design of both the interior and exterior of this 400Z, and I like the designers should be very proud of what they've done here, but This is not going to be a high volume vehicle for Nissan. When it first came out about a year ago, there was a lot of demand, but a lot of that has waned. A lot of people who buy these kind of sports cars, they usually get it and it's their second or third car, so not usually their daily driver. But I think they, yeah, it's about time that I would have liked to see what Toyota would have done had they built their own Supra instead of letting BMW basically rebadge a Z4, but that's another discussion. So yeah, there's really not a whole lot to talk about with this vehicle. You know, sports cars like these are relatively rare, but when you consider the price, $55,000. Okay, let's go to the Nismos, and now we're going to be over 60. Add another 10 grand, you can get the Chevy Corvette C8, which is a, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to compare this to the Corvette, but it is in the same neighborhood price-wise. If you could spend a little more for a Corvette, you're going to have a much more substantial sports car. So there you have it, the 2024 Nissan 400Z Performance. Definitely give it a thumbs up. If you can fit in it and you can afford it, you have yourself a nice sports car with a lot of heritage and tradition. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Driver's Seat.